stand by, guys. The winds, it's really bad here. Winds are gusting to 120, 110. I've got roof failures. I've got wall spelling. Oh my gosh! Look at this, guys. 125 mile-an-hour winds, 100 plus. Gusts are like, I got buildings, I got roofs coming off, I got buildings smashing. I'm wondering about this building here where we're located at. The roof's been shaking on this cinder block wall. The eye's just south of me about 5 miles. The winds are now sustained at 115 to 125 mile-an-hour gusts. Zero visibility, flying debris. The roar, there's a tremendous roar. We keep having internet problems here and power problems, but big time internet problems. It's going down for 15, 20 minutes at a time. You can't get back on. But the North Eyewall is approaching our location just southeast of me, about 5 miles now. I did get word a few minutes ago that a chaser wrecked, not me, another chaser wrecked north of here on the near Lamar on the 35 highway right here in front of me. A chaser north of me about 7 miles on the north side of the Bay Bridge, which I can't get over there, has wrecked. He's rolled his vehicle and crashed, and he tweeted, he sent another guy a message here, needed help. That was about 15 minutes ago, but I don't think there's anybody can go help him. It's on the north side of the Bay Bridge at Lamar. That's north of me about 5 miles. Hurricane, the eye is just southeast of me now. We're almost in the North Eyewall, 120, 110 gusts now. Tremendous amounts of debris flying down Highway 35. This is Rockport. There's multiple. I've got all kinds of problems here. Golly. Hey guys, I'm trying to keep the stream up and film, and it's just the stream keeps going down, internet's going down. I can barely get a call or text out. Right now we're just, you see where we're at here. This thing is crawling north, Cat Ford. It's really super wicked now. Look at these winds. Okay, it's jogging back toward me now. It's now moving back toward us closer, just over my head here, just so you get an idea of winds of 120 miles an hour coming ashore right now. This is where we're at. This is where I've got a line of chasers right here. And let's see if I got Marshall. Let's see who's on the north side here. I think Tim's, that's back up again. That was down. That's Brandon Dare's on the north side of the bay. And I don't know, he's over there by the guy that crashed. So anyway, there's a bunch of us right here in this immediate area, Rockport, Fulton area. And we're trying to get rid of this, get rid of that. And you can see where we're at. Look at the winds here. Let me get this back down here. Look at this. Still look at the winds. Winds over me are 118, 120, just above the surface. I'm getting gusts here way in excess of 100. It's zero visibility outside, and there's lots of flying debris. I know those roofs are peeling off, and immediately offshore, winds are 130, and it's 137, 140, 125, all around this eyewall, 145, 147. So Cat 4 is approaching our locations. It looks like it might skirt just barely east of us here and slide up east northeast of us. We're about 5 miles eyewall. We're just on the inner eyewall now, just about 5 miles offshore technically. But the very destructive winds now are very close now. Look outside, zero visibility, and the winds are screaming. I see walls of debris now flying through the air. There's all kinds of debris flying through the air. I'm not going to go out there because the windows will break out. But right here on the loop here, let's do the loop here real quick. And this is in the Rockport, Fulton area. And let's look at this northwest wall. Looks like it's going to pass barely. We're almost in the northwest wall now. This thing kind of jogs north and then northwest, and it's slowed down dramatically over the last 3 hours. It's crawling to our north, so that means we're going to be in 100+ mile-an-hour winds for many hours now, probably for 3 to 5 hours at least. And this thing has come to real slowed way down. But you can see this northwest wall here is just up now. Stop here. It's just now about 5 miles. This is technically we're getting very destructive winds now, over 100 miles an hour onshore now at Fulton and at Rockport. Winds sustained over 100 miles an hour here. I'm in a car wash taking shelter. There's just massive amounts of debris flying through the air. And this wall right here, this next band is coming in as 120 to 145 mile-an-hour winds is this band. But we're 100 to 120 now coming on shore, and 140 is this in this northwest eye wall, and it's moving to the northwest. And it's really close now, and the conditions here are getting worse by the second. I mean, I just can't explain to you how bad bad it is here. The conditions are extremely bad here. And if I come outside here, these gusts come in, and I sure like to move my location here. Been in the park in this car wash for about 30 minutes now, but it's just extremely too dangerous. There's more power lines coming down here. You can see them flapping in the air. There's the poles. There's big power lines coming off the poles now on 35. 35 is going to be a wall of debris. It's just a huge wall of debris. Look at this. Hang on. Here we go. Oh my gosh. There's a gust off 125, 130. The stuff's just flying through the air. Gosh, I don't know how well the streams. You guys can see this. It's getting dark here, and there's stuff. Just every time the gust hits, you can hear the stuff flying through the air and hitting buildings. There's a wall of debris now coming into Rockport, Portland, and this area right in here. Rockport over to Lamar. Rockport to Lamar is where the core of the eye is going to do damage. On the northwest side, there goes another sign went by. I don't know how long the stream's going to stay, people. Gosh. Here's the back side of the car wash. I'm sorry, all this wall back here is all blowing down. This is the back side of the wall is blowing down. The rest are peeling off. I got signs ripping off right where I'm at here. See, this is inside the car wash. The signs are ripping off the walls now because the wind is whipping inside these car wash bays. There it goes. It's breaking off. Just whip inside the car. It's flying in the air now. Got to get back in the car. That thing's coming off the side of the car now. That's what's going on outside. You got to this stuff. Everything's coming apart here. It's the only way to describe it. Everything's really literally coming apart here. Signs are flying through the air. Trees. There goes the power lines. Everything's okay. Now we're at 120 sustained, going to 130. Total zero visibility. Wow, this is crazy. This has got almost like Hurricane Charlie in Florida. We're just on the northwestern eye wall. Somebody's coming in behind me. See, he's backing in. Wow. Okay, this is our location now. We're just in the Rockport area. Rockport, there's Fulton. Sign's breaking off. That's going airborne right outside my window. You can't see it. You can see it flapping or not. Back up right here. Everybody's got the brights on now. That's inside the carport where I'm at. It's literally peeling the signs off the block walls inside the carport here. That's going to come off. It's going to go airborne in just a few seconds here. It's being held on by one last bolt that looks like 6 of them have ripped out of the wall. Trying to get away from that thing. That thing right there makes me nervous. There it goes. Goodbye. There it goes. I told you it was going. There it goes. There we go, guys. Oh my gosh! Look at the winds here. There's Simon's doing wind measurements. Let me see what my pressure is on my barometer. My ears are hurting. I know the pressure's falling rapidly. Let's see what I've got here. Golly. find out what we're down to. Shows them down to about 950, about 959, 955 millibars, dropping rapidly. Pressure continues to drop rapidly. It's probably off just a little bit. Northwest eye wall now is barely west of us here. Let's see what we've got. Shows like 8 miles to the inner wall, about 8 miles approximately. 8 miles to the inner eye wall. Got the high beams on. Let's go back to velocity. Velocities are just super nuts. Yeah, it's got to pass just east of me. It's going to pass just to my north and east. For sure, looks like, based on everything I'm seeing. The eye's going to pass just to my north of Fulton. Exactly where the NHC forecast track is. It's going to go between Fulton and Lamar. Fulton and Lamar is where the hurricane's going to track over the bay here. It's going to track right here over the bay. Right toward Lamar. We got a storm chaser that I don't know if you got help. Hopefully did. I don't know who it was. A storm chaser wrecked right there about roughly 20 minutes ago on 35. 35 goes across this up here to Lamar, and I got a report of a chaser that's wrecked at Lamar, needs help. That was about probably 15 minutes ago. Hopefully somebody has got to him on 35. There's a couple other chasers up in this area. Hopefully they came down 35 and got him. World Crater, our location. There's a fire department out checking the city. Looks like that was the police department in a fortified vehicle. Let's go back to radar here, and let's get off that, and let's go back to what we have here. Let's look at the wind velocities overhead. We've got winds 125 miles an hour, about a couple of thousand feet over our heads. So we're getting winds gusting about probably 115. And then just offshore, 133, 135, 140, Cat 4, 146 miles an hour, 140. It's just now about 8 miles, 7 miles from us, 140 mile an hour. And if we go back to reflectivity, let's go back to super res, and we look at that. Here is the extremely destructive winds now are just almost impeding the shoreline. Right here approximately is the shoreline. Rockport and the this area right in here has a lot of businesses. And Fulton, Rockport and Fulton have a lot of businesses here on 35 in this general area. A lot of businesses. If this eye wall, if this wall right here, if this wall if it comes over, I hope it doesn't, but if this wall right here comes over Rockport, then we're gonna have major damage. This right here, it's 130, 140 mile winds. If this gets over this area where all the houses and buildings are, we're gonna have major damage. We're still gonna have a lot of damage already, but I can tell you, this is gonna be really, 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 really close. I mean, right now, it literally could be like the western, northwestern eye wall makes it maybe within 2 or 3 miles of us here, kind of does this, and then this thing rotates up to the north, and that we stay on this western or northwestern eye wall and never really get in the 140 mile an hour winds. That is a possibility. We're literally talking a mile or two, about 5 miles right now, distance between 140 mile an hour winds and the area just 5 miles, 4 to 5 miles now is 140 mile an hour winds. And you bring 140 mile an hour winds over a commercial business area and residential and mobile homes and fifth wheel trailers and things like that, you're going to have catastrophic damage. This is almost like Matthew last year, just off the Melbourne coast. Okay, here it is. It's gotten a little bit closer. We've got some guys out doing something obs right now. Simon's out taking he's out doing a observation. I don't know if you can see him or not. Probably can't. Anyway, he's doing an observation outside. He's doing a wind measurement. Anyway, the eye here, extremely impressive eye. Hurricane Harvey now about to make landfall. Weather Service Corpus put out about 5 minutes ago. A northern west eye walls approaching this location we're right now, and the Folsom area, Rockford area. They're talking about the eye wall about to make landfall. This is very close to very close and to the 5 o'clock advisory from the NHC, which has it approximately the center. And again, there's going to be major damage, you know, either side of the eye, but it goes about like this, just barely north of me, maybe 3 to 5 miles. It's going to go over the Bay Bridge. It's going to go over Lamar, maybe in the center of the eye here in a couple hours, as it continues slowly crawling to the north here. And occasionally it jogs back to the west. And outside here, the winds are just absolutely screaming, howling outside. And again, if we're going to go back outside here and you can get a taste, I've got my brights on, and occasionally you can see boards and stuff flying outside. You can see, I'm going to back up the car. I'm going to back up the car just to here. It's taking too far out. And as the eye passes, my wind's gonna change, and that's when it's gonna get really dangerous here. Because right now I'm parallel to the road and I've got shelter. And as that eye passes, my wind's gonna come around to my north and then back to my northwest. And then that means where I'm at now is gonna have flying debris coming through it. And we're gonna move. We gotta move when that wind changes directions. It's like a big swirling vortex of debris. And when the wind changes direction, you gotta change with it to get on the other side, so you don't get struck. I know there's damage back down the road here. Everything, the power is out. It's all pitch black now. Down Highway 35, it's 100% black. Power's out along the whole coastline now. Rockport's 100% dark now. All the power's out. Full board. Cat 4 coming ashore. Oh my gosh. Massive, major damage. God, look at the debris flying there. Look at that. Missile debris. Stay by, buddy. Gosh. Stand by. Pop you up right here, and you guys watch the debris flying by the car. I'm in a what am I in? I'm in a car wash, taking shelter, hiding. I'm pointing to the south, and the winds you can see are pointing toward the Gulf. My headlights are pointing toward the water direction. Oh wow! Did you guys see that? Oh my gosh! That was a street sign tumbling over in. They came out of the ground. That was a whole pole and the street sign coming rolling. That's going southbound on 35. It was I'm crazy. Okay, looking at data here. Looking at data, it's oh my gosh, it's really nuts. If you've been watching here outside, look at this. Yeah, it's winds are, I can't answer anybody's tweets right now. Winds are probably gusting to 120, maybe gust to 125. Yeah, oh gosh, it's jogging back toward me. The eye wall's jogging back to the northwest now toward us. The north eye wall is going to possibly come over. It is coming over me now. Rockport is in the just about the northwest eye wall now. It's going to be very close. The eyes are going to cross very close to Rockport. Winds are gusting to 130 now, 120. I've got total whiteout winds. My ears are just excruciating right now with pressure. My ears are hurting really bad right now. I can't explain. It's like you're in a plane type deal, and my ears are hurting really bad right now. The pressure is enormous right now. The pressure falling rapidly. I've got multiple guys here. These had a wind gust outside measured 117 miles an hour. 117 outside. You just measured it, and out in the street with the wind gusts, these bursts are coming down. And let's see what we've got here. This thing is just about almost on me. Okay, we're at Rockport Fulton here, and see what we've got here. I'm just looking and continue to watch the radar. It keeps jogging. It's moving around. It's jogging north, 128, 133 above us. Just about 1,000 feet above our heads here. We got about 130 above us, and the 140, 45 is only about 4 miles now south of me coming in. We're just on the northwest eye wall. In the last radar loop, the eye wall has made a jog back to the northwest, and on the current loop, it continues to jog slightly back to the northwest. Oh gosh, this last 3 frames, it's jogged. It's moving more like 320 now, moving back northwest toward Rockport. We're going to be in the northwest eye wall, and possibly into the eye within the next hour. Within the hour, we're going to possibly be in the north eye. We're going to be in the eye as it makes pretty close to making landfall, very close to Fulton and Rockport. And there in between Rockport and Fulton right now is my current location. And you see we got whiteout conditions, winds of 100 plus, gusting to 125, zero visibility. The car is rocking. I'm in a car wash, and the car is rocking violently now. And as I'm pointing, the car's pointing to the north. I got the high beam brights on, and the winds are extremely violent here. And if you want, I can go back outside here. Let's go back and look at this real quick. I'll take you outside real quick. This is just screaming. See the rain? I don't know if it's showing up very well. It's all pitch black. All Rockport and Fulton is 100% without power. If you listen, you can hear the roar coming. It's like I have no wind right here where I'm at, right here on the wall. If I step out like 6 inches past the wall, the winds are like 70 miles an hour, just about a foot past this wall. It's like if you step out, you're gonna blow down the street. I got big chunks of debris hitting the buildings behind me. Oh man. There's more debris flying. Look at all the debris flying. There's buildings coming apart. That's insulation and styrofoam. There's buildings coming apart. Nice. 125 going to maybe gust to 130 now. Total whiteout. The eye wall is coming toward us. The north end of the eye wall now is maybe 3 miles, 4 miles in closing. It's taking a jog back toward me. The northwest eye wall. We may get in the eye in the next, let's say 30 minutes to an hour. It depends how fast it's saying. It's got to move really slow. Wow. Something big just fell or collapsed some nearby. The ground shook. The ground shook. I felt the concrete, the entire concrete shook where I'm at. Felt like an earthquake. Something huge just fell somewhere nearby because the ground just gave me it was a big, huge thump, and I could literally feel the concrete like literally go up, like bounce. It might be the roof of this building trying to come off the car wash. Maybe that's what it is. It's trying to pick up the pillars. Maybe the car wash roof's about to come off. Because I could literally feel the ground rumbling. It's like vibrating under my feet. Oh my gosh, guys, it's getting super bad. Oh my gosh. The visibility now is down about, I don't know, 20 feet, 30 feet. I can barely see the palm trees now in front of me. Debris continues to hit. Wow. Comes in waves. There's another big wave coming. There's more debris. Look at all the debris. That's insulation and styrofoam flying through the air. I'm sure there's roof and walls that are coming apart somewhere back upwind. Oh my gosh, hang on. The building's shaking. The car wash I'm at, it's vibrating hard. The whole building's shaking. When structures start failing, it's got a certain smell to it, like broken wood, like old wood. You can smell it now. It's like you can know the structures are coming apart. It's got that wet, broken smell, you know, broken lumber smell. Oh my gosh, guys, this is super bad now. Oh my gosh, golly, this is bad. Wind sustained, gust solid 120 now, gust at 130. Pressure falling rapidly. Oh my gosh, a roof just went by the building. Something nearby is disintegrating. Uh-oh. 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 Buildings are coming apart. Buildings in front of me are coming apart. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse by the second. I don't know how good the video is, guys. This is about as extreme as you can get. Styrofoam and roof insulation and metal sheeting is passing me overhead. But the surface up to about 10 or 15 feet above the ground, I can see roofing debris. This is Fulton on Hurricane Harvey, Cat 4, almost coming ashore now in the Fulton, Rockport area of Texas. This is going to be east of Corpus Christi. Wind sustained at probably 120 miles an hour at this location. Higher gust, doing damage. Power's been out now for about 30 minutes here. You hear the big crash? That's another big crash in the building behind me. The wind's starting to change directions because the eye wall's about to get us. My wind's whipping in different directions now. It's super violent when the eye wall approaches. The winds become extremely violent and chaotic from different directions. It's trying to change to the north. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. The whole building's shaking. Stand by. I gotta get my big cameras. Stand by. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave you inside for a minute. I'm gonna put you guys inside. Just stay there. You're not going anywhere, obviously. Oh man, that's good. Just bear with me, guys. Let's see. Oh, you don't see me. Hang on. No. Look at this. Sorry. There we go. Okay, stay with us here. I'm gonna put you down just there. So leave it right there for a second. You guys bear with us. I'm going outside to shoot some 4K video, 8K. Stay with me here. It's a spraying salt water. Oh gosh, something just fell. Yep. Oh gosh. Guys on Periscope, I'm doing other stuff right now. Just keep watching. I don't know if you can see. Yep. Just keep watching. The hurricane is now definitely jogged back to the west here, northwest. My eyes, I was outside and my eyes are stinging. I have salt water in my eyes from the ocean spray coming in. Winds above our heads right now are 138 miles an hour at my location. Winds at about a couple thousand feet above the ground. 138, 140 mile an hour winds are now coming over Rockport. In this area, Fulton, Rockport, the extremely destructive winds are now coming ashore. Right now I'm in a car wash, I'm hanging on. switch it plugged into longer cord so the power didn't go out. Stand by, I'm gonna take you outside a little bit. Okay. Gotta get any more extreme than this. This is about as bad as it gets. Until the buildings start collapsing. Okay guys, 130, going to 140. The building's vibrating. The car wash I'm in, I hope it holds. The walls are, I can feel the walls flexing. The ground's rumbling from all the building shaking. Wait, hang on. I gotta go back in. I'm gonna put you guys right here. Too much stuff going on. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, just a minute. It's about as bad as it gets. I can't respond to anybody's text or anything right now. Winds overhead are 139, 140 over my location, 140, 140 off the Doppler. Oh gosh, we're in the north. Oh wow! The car almost got shoved forward. Everybody stand by. I'm just trying to figure stuff out here. 130, 140, 130, 130, 140, 145, 143, 144 mile an hour winds, 145. It's just about 3 miles from me. We're now from the eye wall, the inner eye wall, we're now less than, we're very close now. There are the guys. 3 miles. I'm 3 miles from the inner eye wall. There he goes. He's out. Simon. 3 miles from the inner eye wall. Uh-oh, my wind's trying to change directions a little bit. My car's rocking. It literally feels, I'm in this car wash. Simon's crazy, man. That's nuts. Simon. Simon, that's not good, buddy. My car's rocking like my car's literally trying to get shoved out of the car wash. It's trying to push the car out of the car wash. The wind is coming in the backside like a tunnel, like a whipping tunnel effect, and it's trying to push my car out toward 35 from the backside. Yeah.
Did you just see that flash a minute ago?
No, what was it?
I think it might have been lightning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me see. Which way was it? Yeah, what? See, I haven't seen no lightning on the deal, but it could have been.
Hey, Justin, did you see that flash? No, I did. A little bit ago, it looked like lightning.
Yeah, it was lightning. It was lightning. I do have lightning. I have lightning in the eye wall. You're right. Good catch. Good catch. Okay.
Hey, my dad's there before, so I saw you go out there.
Oh, good.
We're gonna get in the eye wall. It's coming. Okay, we're now like 2.5 miles from the eye wall. We've got lightning in the eye wall. Oh my gosh, the damage. There's just so much debris flying in the air. My ears, my ears are just killing me right now. The pressure's falling rapidly. Let's look at my deal. Pressure's falling rapidly. I keep having to pop my ears. It feels like you're in an airplane coming down, and your ears get stopped up. The pressure's falling rapidly. My ears, I've just got enormous pressure on my ears as the hurricane eye wall is coming toward us. Stand by. Uh-oh. Something bad just happened. I just heard an explosion. Something just went flying off the roof or something. God. Hang on. We're in Rockport. This is a recap. Hurricane Harvey, Category 4 hurricane, is now about to make landfall very close between Fulton, Rockport, and possibly Lamar, Texas. And we're right on the line. We've actually got thunderstorms with lightning now in the Rockport area. In this last frame, the last 3 frames, let me look at this. If oh, my car's rocking back and forth like it's trying to push me out of the deal. It's surging. It's surging. The wind's coming in the backside of the car wash here on the north side, and it's trying to push me out on 35th Street. This is just super nuts. It's jogging back to the northwest now, slightly. The eye wall's jogging back northwest. Everybody, we got all our high beams on from 3 cars, and we've got LEDs going. But anyway, it looks like the car, okay, the winds, guys, the winds are probably in excess of, the winds are probably 140-ish. I'm assuming 140. I don't measure it right now. Winds are 140. The car's rocking. The building is shaking. I'm watching the center block walls bow in on the west wall and my east wall. I'm watching the block walls, and I can feel the ground vibrating. It's like being in an F4, F5 tornado. My steering wheel is vibrating from all the pounding going on the building, and the concrete is vibrating. That I can feel it in the steering wheel. My steering wheel is vibrating. Just like being in a F4, F5 tornado. It's like it's that kind of extreme wind and pressure, and everything's just flying through the air. It's really bad now, really bad. Eye wall now. We're closing in. We're almost in the northwest eye wall. We're down to gosh, what are we down to? It is so close. Let me show you this. You go back here, this right here, and look how close we are to the eye wall, guys. Is this a cliffhanger or what? Look at this. Look how close we are. Let me turn off this overhead there. Look at this. Here's the eye wall. Look at this. Look at this eye right here, just south of us, like 3 miles. And if you go back over here and we look at velocity data, and let's look at that. Look at this. It's actually trying to nose. That's interesting. Here's the southern end of it, and that's our 0 line. And everything's surging this way with the winds, and then they curve back like this. But the most destructive winds are coming in now. This is where the major damage is going to occur. It's just about to hit us here. I mean, we're in major damage now, but I'm talking about the really, really bad stuff that is going to, take a toll. These bands right here, okay, it's jogging. God, look how close it is now. It's very close. This is all 120. This is 130, and this is 140 to 45 mile-an-hour winds now. And this inner eye wall is now coming on shore. We've got 120, 130, 140, 145. It's coming on shore, and that's what we're seeing here. And if you go back to velocity, the eye is very intense eye wall here now. And oh my gosh, we're almost in the eye wall. Look how close this is. This is really close. We're going to go from just this wind outside to hopefully calm, or very close to calm. There's lots of debris. I know you can't see it on the periscope because of the compression of the deal, but there is lots of debris flying through there. I can see it, small pieces of debris. Occasionally you can see a big piece of debris. Total whiteout at this location. Thunderstorm. Do have lightning in the eye wall. I'm sitting there watching the what this thing's going to do. Let me see here. Just continue to watch the velocity couplet. Another large piece of debris. I got buildings failing back to my back north. I mean, on 35, buildings are failing for sure. I've got a wall insulation and sheet metal and roofing flying by my location, and it is jogging. It's jogging back to the west, and gosh, it's going to be really close. Gosh, I'm down to, I don't know, 3 miles, 4 miles from the eye wall, roughly. Looks like, yeah, about 5 miles, 3 to 5 miles now from the eye wall, the northwest eye wall. And what's interesting is this area immediately south of me is this area back south there. That's scary. This area down here has got a little wobble. And you can see this eye wall, and it's trying to. This whole thing is trying to it's trying to come back to the. A little bit back to the northwest, and the models said that was going to happen. It was going to slow down near the coast, on the coast, or just north of the coast, and it has slowed way down, and now it's trying to wobble, and because it's getting to the steering currents are now on the weaker side on steering the hurricane, and it's starting to, I say collapse. The steering currents are starting to weaken dramatically now on this thing, and it's slowed way down, and it's now trying to pull back to the northwest, and that should hopefully to get a break from this only. Is it brings this eye wall overhead, and I hope this building can take it, because it's shaking very, very violently outside now. The wind is just horrendous outside. The whole car is rocking. I can feel the steering wheel vibrating, and it's so close. It's gonna be interesting if we don't get a break in the wind here, and we stay in this 120 to 140 wind as it pivots just east of us or northeast of us. We're gonna have a lot of damage. I mean, it's just no other way to say it. I want to get in the eye wall. It'll help us here. It'll help cut down the damage a little bit, but just give us a break here. This has been going on for, oh my gosh, now, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours of 80, 100 mile winds, but at least the last hour and a half, we've had winds of 100, 110, 120, 130, and we need a break soon. This is pretty nerve-wracking, to put it honestly. But look at this, look at the winds. It's just crazy outside here. The car's rocking. I just came out to describe the violent motions going on at our location. We go back outside. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it back outside here. Oh my gosh. There's so much debris flying. Let's see if I can. Just hang on. Stand by. Okay, everybody, hang on, here we go. We'll take you back outside. I can't. Oh my gosh. This is the inner eye wall. This is the eye wall. About 4 miles. This is where the super bad stuff happens. Okay. Buildings are right here. It's coming off. Oh my gosh. Oh, golly. That scared me. I'm sorry, that scared the bejeebers out of me. Golly. I'm sorry, that was a sign. This went flying by. God, it scared me. Oh gosh. 140-mile-an-hour winds are probably coming on shore now. Rockport, over 130 coming ashore. The car wash is coming apart. I'm watching the roof behind me. I see the roof behind me is starting to split. The beams are starting to separate. I can see those big cracks now forming on the roof. It's on the I-beams on the big posts. They're starting to lift off. Man, I need that eye wall to come over me now. Building's behind me. There's a huge building. There's a huge roof behind me. Where you vacuum cars out. And this like 40-foot by 100-foot roof's coming off. And the roof over my car wash is raising. Popping off the camera, just bear with me. Oh my gosh. Okay, where's that eye wall? Come on. I got tons of lightning also. Tons of lightning around the eye wall. Western, northwestern side. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Look at this thing. It's just like, it just keeps wobbling here. It's like, I hate to say it, but it almost acts like it's stalling. I hate to say that, but it sure looks like it. Look at this thing. Look at these little wobbles in here. And these little things keep pedaling around and swinging around. Look at this thing. This is right now, this is, just to give you an idea, 120 to 145 mile-an-hour winds in this area right here. We are absolutely getting hammered in Fulton and Rockport. Cat 4 hurricane now. Gosh, zero visibility outside. Man, I just want this eye wall to come over me as soon as it can. God, I want this eye wall to come over us to stop this insane. Golly, this is super insane. My gosh. Move this sidewall. I'm gonna loop it for you. Look at that. The guys, the winds outside are just. The eye wall it is hammering us now. Absolutely hammering us. Cat 4 just about to make landfall, very close to our location. The center may go just east of me here, between us and Lamar. Oh gosh, the roof just went flying by. The problem is, guys, there's so much sheet metal and there's, you know, heavy metal roofs down here and clay tiles. You get that stuff coming through the air at 150 miles an hour and hits you, you're done. That's it. I'm in the car. I'm in a car wash backed in. I'm facing south, and the entire car wash is flexing. The roof's trying to come off here at this location, and the block walls are literally the only way to describe it is they're flexing. And every time we get a big, huge wind gust, you can see the wall like bulge in. And it's actually because the wind's coming around the car wash. It gets in these car wash bays, and a while ago I actually had the wind trying to shove my car, even though it's in park, out toward 35 in front of me here. It's trying to shove me out of the car wash as the winds are changing direction. I'm on the northwest wall, and occasionally I think the thing's, you know, I really want it to come back northwest. I want this eye wall to keep moving, tracking. I want this thing to come over as quick as it can to get us out of this 130 mile an hour winds. I want this eye wall to come up over us quickly, or the damage is going to be really bad here. I mean, there's a lot of, I can't tell you how bad the damage is going to be. There's going to be a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, the car's rocking violently again. Gosh, I hope this thing holds it. Oh my gosh. Okay, the wind's starting to change directions on me. Trying to come around the backside. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. God. Something just happened bad. I think the roof, something else just happened. Hang on, let me go outside. Something horrible just happened. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened?
That went down. Part of the roof went
Oh,
down.
the roof collapsed behind. The roof just came off. That's that building's being collapsed, right?
That just happened.
Yeah, the roof just collapsed behind. It's okay. The roof's giving away. We're this Iowa. We're the 140 mile an hour northwest Iowa. I can zoom off.
It is incredible.
Look at the roof. Look at the roof. Oh my gosh. The roof's going. Everything. I know. Just had lighting in the eye wall and everything. Everything's disintegrating. The roofs are coming off. Everything's coming apart. There it goes. Oh my gosh, the roof is coming off. There we go. The roof is coming off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, I'm 145. The roofs are coming off all the buildings. Yeah, all the buildings behind.
All the floor shreds over on my side. All of that.
Okay. Oh, watch out behind the ring. Simon Brewster next to me on the side of the bag, on each side of me. The roofs are all coming apart behind me and in front of me. Stand by. Oh my gosh. They're all going. I'm gonna have total infrastructure failure. I got lightning just behind me. Lightning's just behind me. Lightning in the eye wall. Lightning on the north side of the eye wall. Just north of fault. Lots of lightning. My roof on the car washes. Let's go. He's moving, he knows everything's flying. We're trying to get ready in position, the wind's changing direction. Oh my gosh! There it goes! The whole roof just came off. It's flying. It's gonna fly into the bays now. You guys can't, more lightning just struck at me. bet you can't see it, but my upper roof, I can see it thing crack. And the beams, it's like a 2-inch crack. The whole roof on that's over me, so if I can come off, the roof behind me is now falling. Come on! The I-beams are failing. The overhead I-beams are failing on the building behind me. Oh my gosh, everything's failing. Uh-oh. Where's that? Guys, I guess we got one estimating wind of 150, this is 145 to 150. More lightning just north of one location, tons of lightning. There's a rust behind me. It's all foul. There's no rust. They're all coming apart. Everything's failing. That's all broke. Beams are giving way. He's on there. Our building, I hope to God, hope. Our building's about to collapse. The brick pillars are breaking. And the beams up there are cracking. The whole roof onto the brick pillars. It's all lifting up. It's about to go. I can feel the whole building shaking violently. Hang on a second. I gotta take a break. Just a second, guys. I'm soaking wet. I gotta wipe my face off. Just a minute. Oh my gosh. Stay with us, guys. Stay with us, guys. Give an update. Gosh, let me show you what's going on right here in Rockport. Try and get my act together here. 145 mile an hour winds overhead. 145, got 148, 145, almost 150 mile an hour winds onshore. 145, 140 onshore, doing damage, major damage underway. We're in this northwest eye wall, and it's trying to bend. Let me look at this loop here. The structures behind this has collapsed. It's a roofing to a car wash has collapsed, and our roof is trying to come off, and the brick pillars behind us have broken too that support the columns, and the columns where we're at, they're trying to break. I can see the I-beams coming off the north, lifting off the brick pillars. There's big gaps now on the I-beams of the roof. It's trying to pull it up, and there's like a big 2-inch gap now. You can see that in the I structure, in the I-beams just above my heads. Okay, it looks like we're down to, look at how close I am, guys, to the eye wall now. My gosh, look at this. Got total destruction here outside my window. It's just total destruction going on now. It's really bad. Hang on, I gotta wipe off the camera, sorry. Okay, we're now down to, this is, gosh, this is crazy close. What am I? Come on, what is it, a mile, half a mile, 3 blocks, what is it? Oh my gosh, come on. I'm down to 2 miles now, 2 miles from the high. To go from 145, 140, down to Hopper calmer winds. We do have damage, and some major. In this area, I got roofs ripped off, I-beams splitting. Gosh, I want this thing slowed. There's another sign just went by the front of the car. Sorry I didn't be able to answer anybody's questions here. Just totally focused on the hurricane, trying to stay safe, because this thing, depending if it jogs to my east, the wind will change direction. We've got to escape and go to another side of the building quickly, as the debris will be flying. Okay, look at this thing. Well, boy, it's so close. More debris hit the building. Oh my gosh. Guys outside here, it's just unbelievable. Probably, again, winds 140, 130, probably 120 sustained, gusting at 145. Be my best estimate right now. That's an estimate. It's not measured. Simon's got some measuring stuff. Building behind me. Ah, gosh, it's even worse now. My ears continue to hurt. Oh my gosh, the car's rocking violently. Oh, here it comes. Oh my gosh. Yep. Winds over here at 134 to 144, 149. It's like just a mile from me, coming on shore. 149 mile an hour winds coming on shore, just about a mile from me. Over my location right now, 139 to 144. This is Doppler, not measured. This is Doppler. It says I'm at 2,000 feet, 32 miles. I'm at 2,000 feet. I am at 140 miles an hour, 140 at 2,000 feet. In Fulton, this is a recap. This Hurricane Harvey, Category 4, very destructive hurricane coming on shore. It's like a tornado, trust me. Coming ashore, and we do have damage, possibly some major, occurring on I-30, on the 35 corridor here through Rockport. Power's out. Don't know about the storm surge. If Chris, you can call me on the send me a text on my other number. If anybody's got anything on the storm surge, that would help tremendously. And tons of lightning right now. Look at the lightning on the lightning deal. Look at the lightning here. And I'm seeing power flashes immediately north of my location. Numerous power flashes, not just from the power going out, but this is lightning in the eye wall. Thanks, Chris. Yep. Okay, thanks, Chris. Yep. And so we have a lot of stuff going on there. Okay. On my personal phone. Call me on the personal phone, Kathy. Call me on the personal phone, Kat. Yes. Okay, baby, I know, I love you. Yeah, the buildings are coming apart in front of me. I gotta go. I love you. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye. Okay, the buildings are disintegrating in front of me. Now they're coming apart. I can just, the walls are flying by. I see roofs and walls coming apart in front of me, going horizontally about 2 feet to 4 feet above the ground. Oh my dear God, this thing is, oh my gosh. I need this eye wall to get over us. I need to be in the eye. Gosh, I need to get in the eye. This is just incredibly destructive. There goes, did you guys see that? Our roof just went past the car. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, we're down to like 2 miles, mile and a half. Okay, the hurricane definitely is tracking. It's trying to jog back to the northwest. It's trying to track back to the northwest. It's wobbling. It continues to wobble. It's slowed way down because the steering currents are weakening on it, and it's trying to. The model says it was going to try to hook as it approached the coastline. It was going to try to cut back to the northwest, and it's thinking about that. It's looking at it. We'll see if that happens. It's also, we got a little bit of, it's called little friction as the eye wall approaches. It wants to stay over water, and you got land interaction here, so it's got a little compression stuff going on. But the, I just hope this thing continues to track northwest. I want to get in that eye wall. I mean, I definitely want to get in this eye wall. And not that that's important. I just want this madness outside my car here to stop. It is madness here. I cannot explain. Sustained 140. There's just everything is flying by the front of my car. To say the city, to say this area is coming apart is another understatement. It's disintegrating. Is the only way to describe it. Did you see that? Another roof just went by the car. More. I got structures failing beside me. Structures just the other side are failing. Yep. This is Jeff. Hello. My pressure's down to 9. I'm down to 940. Looks like 944, 943. Stand by. This is Jeff. Yeah, I can't talk to you right now. I'm sorry, I cannot talk to you. Who's this? Okay, I understand. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm in zero visibility and 140 mile an hour winds. Yep, thanks. Yep. I try to go back outside. Oh gosh, maybe not. Hang on. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Is the roof coming off? Is it?
It's falling apart.
Is it not?
It's ripped apart.
Okay. It's about to come off. Oh, the next building's collapsing to the west, or to the north there. It's coming off. The next building's collapsing. That one's coming off too. The building next to us is coming off. This is live Hurricane Harvey, Cat 4. We're in the northwest eye wall right now. Winds and sustained probably 130, maybe gusting to 140. In that range. We've had structure failures around it. Roof come off. Lots of flying debris. Oh, it goes. There it goes. The building behind me. The whole thing's about to fly by. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse. The winds are actually getting worse. This you didn't think it's getting any worse. Uh-oh. The front side, okay, it's getting worse. Oh my gosh, it's getting worse. Is that bumped off back there? Tell me! Oh, here it goes! Shoot! Oh God! Don't let it come in here! We have to get the cars! I got my shoulder body against the wall here, and I can feel the cinder block wall bulging. Seams up there above it. Simon, shine that line up, Simon, shine that line up for a second on that beam. Put that beam up there, shine it on there. See the beams are breaking from the rest of the pillars. Start to lift off the roof. Gotcha, thanks, buddy. Man, I need that. We need a center coming over soon. I don't know if there's anything left over here. If it doesn't, if we see these winds like this for 6-8 hours without getting the eye itself, it's going to be big trouble here. I mean, big trouble. This is continuous live hurricane coverage. Hurricane Harvey, Cat 4. Course right now, we're in Texas, the eastern purpose. The winds are getting worse. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, there it goes, stand by. The whole harvest's gonna go too. Wow. It's gotta go. It shows it on the radar too. Chime in. Here we go. Another lightning bolt. Continuous lightning in the north eye wall, northwest eye wall. We have very heavy, intense lightning. Another lightning bolt. We've had about 5 in the last 15 seconds. Definitely it's lightning. It's not transformers. It's lightning. This north eye wall is absolutely one of the wickedest hurricanes I've been on. It is absolutely one of the wickedest. It rivals Andrew in Louisiana when it comes ashore. It is absolutely super wicked. I feel like I'm about to drown outside. I'm soaking wet. Look at the sign that just blew in front of me. It latched onto a telephone pole. Some sign. Look at the sign. There it goes. Just blew away. Everything's moving. It's blowing at about 140. Buildings are coming apart all around us. For sure. Absolutely. 100%. We're still in the northwest eye wall. If we stay in this eye wall, can't get in the eye in the calm winds. It's God help us here. Look at this. Look how close we are to the calm winds. We got vortexes spinning up. Look at the car shaking violently now. Oh gosh. They get hit. Just a minute. I gotta check on Simon. They got hit. Just a minute. Are you guys okay? Are you guys okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
What happened?
The whole roof came off.
Oh, our roof's coming off. Oh, shut it up there. Yeah. All right. Our roof's coming off. We're failing here. Our roof's coming off here. Stop it. You gotta. More lightning. This eye wall is absolutely one of the wickedest eye walls I've ever filmed. This thing is absolutely super wicked. The roof, our roof's now failing. For sure, our roof's coming falling. It's flat apart. We're failing here. There's all the debris outside the wall here. Just walls of debris flying through the air. Everything's failing. The roofs are coming off everywhere. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. Simon. Gosh. Lightning storm limits. Our car's moving back and forth about 6 inches. It's walking back and forth. Finally. It's crazy, man. Here comes the eye wall. The eye wall's just about here. Winds are over 120. Your car. Our roof's failing. Hang on here, buddy. My God. There's our roof. Our roof's coming off. It's coming off. Here's the back building. It's already failed. Our roof's coming off also. Deck 4. It's coming off. It's peeling off layers. That wall's getting close. It's going from like 130, 140 down to about 70 in just seconds. Real close to the eye wall, the inner eye, the northwest eye wall. It's very close to me now. I'm going from like 120, 130 down to 70, 80, and then back to 120. More debris flying by. Get in the car for a second, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, how much longer? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. This eye wall just will not come over me. The eye wall's over me, but not the eye. Oh gosh, the car's rocking. It looks like it's trying to push me out of here. The center of the eye is like 1 mile away, mile and a half. Just a mile to my south and east. Just getting super hammered. 65 dBs and the winds. Let's go back and look at the winds here. Look at this, guys. It's over me. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. I just hit a 150 pixel, 149. Got 140 at 38, 141, 130 to 145 all over this area. And it is absolutely correct. This is just mass crazy here. This is very destructive hurricane. I'm gonna put this down for just a second. I gotta plug this one in. Guys, you're about to lose power on this phone that I'm streaming from, and I'm gonna plug you in. I'm gonna have to set you down in the car while I'm out filming outside in the bay here, because this is it, as we say in the business. I mean, this is your one chance to film. I'm gonna be outside filming. Hang on a minute. Sorry guys, I know it's just. There we go. See what pressure's down to. Says my pressure's down to 9. I'm down at 939, 940. It's fluctuating 940, 939. It's my pressure 939, 940 at my location. It's fluctuating between the two. 939. Pressure still falling. 939.8, 939.5, 939.6. It's fluctuating between 6 and 7. 939.7. Pressure's falling. Continue to fall. The eye wall now bumping back up to 940. It's going back and forth. 939, 940. God, the car's rocking so badly I can't explain it. I mean, it's trying to literally shove me out into the wind from behind. This Jeff. Please do not call me. Hello? Hello? This is Jeff. Hello? Hello? Things are still coming apart here. Still the north eye wall, northwest eye wall. Thanks, James Rose from Taiwan. Thank you. Look how close this is, guys. Look at the eye wall. We're almost in the eye now. Thank God. Almost. We need this eye to come over me. Look at the eye wall. We need it to come over. My ears are just insanely hurting right now. We're not going to answer the phone right now. I know. Yeah, 142, 145 over above us right now. 145, 142, 143. Yeah. Yeah, one. Yeah. Levi, I couldn't understand. Levi Calvin. This is one. Okay. Stuff keeps blowing away. Stand by. 9. I'm showing 937. 937.5. 937.5. Shows I'm at 9 feet elevation, which is about right on this road. 9 to 10 feet elevation on this road. And I'm at 937.8. 937.8. Another roof just went by. Now somebody can verify the pressure. I'm bouncing around 939 to 938, 938.2, 938.4, 938.4, 938.2, 938.1 now. We're like probably less than a half a mile from the eye wall. 938.5. It keeps bumping, going back and forth, changing erratically, really fast. 938.5, 938.4. Winds are really violent outside now. The whole car is rocking violently. Look at all the debris passing the car. This is the wall of debris and the north eye wall. 93.8, 98.2. I know my roof's coming off above me. I can hear it. There it goes. There it goes. There's my roof just went off. It's coming off. 938.6. I'm jumping, going back up. 939.4. 939 point. Bouncing back and forth to 938.1, 938.9. Bouncing back and forth in that general area. God, there goes another part of the roof just went by. My wind's changing directions here. We're going to be coming more of the kind of the northeast or northeast. I guess as the thing passes, we'll have to change direction. I'll have to move it a slightly different location. This is where it's going to get really dangerous just ahead. Bouncing around 939 right now, 939.3, 938, 938.7. It's bouncing in that 938, 93.7. It's bouncing. That's where it keeps bouncing. That's really worse. Ah! Ah! The roof just failed. The whole building just collapsed. The whole building just collapsed around me. Right now, the building just collapsed around me. It just collapsed. There it is. The whole building just collapsed around me. I'm 938. And the eye wall's like a half a mile south of me. The building just collapsed. The roof just collapsed. The building just collapsed beside me. Hello? Hello? Oh gosh. Guys, I can't answer any calls right now. Can't answer any calls right now. The whole building decided to collapse. Oh my gosh, the building behind me. That collapsed too. Everything's giving away. The building behind me is gone. The roof's gone. Everything's collapsing. The eye wall. The building's failing. The building right next to me is awful. Everything's gone. The building behind me is gone. The collapse roof's gone. The beams are breaking. The side beams are just torn behind me. Yeah, beams are side beams are just broke. Next to me, he's come off, broke off, right next to me, the building collapsed, right next to me. This is the cables, internet, some office next to me collapsed. Look at that, can hear the roar. It's intense with all the debris in the air. It's like a tornado. The more the debris, the louder the roar.